and back to your evening, because this is the only time of day it's cool enough to do anything. Let's see, are we there yet? Not quite there yet. Hopefully soon. Let's see. Let's see if YouTube's up. Yep, there we go. YouTube is up. Got that. Good deal. Should be up with Facebook anytime. It's being slow. There we go. I see us. Control. And let's do this. And let's get these links pasted in, and we will get started so that we can get through these earrings in 45 minutes. And I'm watching the clock. Everybody, make sure you say hi when you come in, because if we get to 10 people or more on the show tonight, then we will give away a free piece of jewelry at the end of the night. Hello, Marlo. Marlo, please tell me it's cooler out there, because it's just ridiculous out here. We're actually going to get down to a low on Wednesday. It's going to be 79. And it'll probably still be humid, so still hot, but yeah, that's as cool as we get for all week. And it's one day, and it's because we're going to have rain part of Tuesday and part of Wednesday, so cool us off just a little bit. All right, looks like everything is up and going, so we are going to go ahead and get started. As I said, tonight is 40 pairs of earrings in 40 minutes, 45 minutes-ish. So let's try to get that done in the amount of time I said I would do it. First ones. This is the length and size. These are called Entrada at Your Own Risk in blue. So we have the blue crackle stone in a circular shape, like a donut shape with that hole in the middle, a little curved arc of silver, and a silver disc up at the top. These are on fish hooks. So again, length and size in case you missed them. Entrada at Your Own Risk is number 101 tonight. Currently 73. Okay, now I'm mad at you. I don't like you anymore. Hello, Mom. Marlo's only at 73 degrees. We don't like her anymore. I'm jealous. I think I need to go visit her is what I need to do. I saw that Glacier snowed, not last week, but the week before. 2 weeks ago now. When people were trying to get married. I thought that was kind of funny. Never know out there, right? Alright, Modern Day Mecca in pink. This is like a neon pink, so think bright pink. We have hammered pieces in abstract shapes, kind of a modern shape. We have the pink beads, and we have a little white rhinestone right there. Give this a little bit of sparkle. Hello, Aunt Dora. This is the length and size. These will be number 102 tonight. Modern Day Mecca in pink, 102. We're coming up to rent our summer house. That sounds like a great idea. I don't care what we do as long as we go somewhere cool. I'm even thinking, you know, Antarctica can't be bad at this time of year, right? I think that would be preferable to what we're doing right now. Alright, our next piece. We are doing 40 pairs of earrings tonight. This is Soul Searching in red. So, sunshine type of configuration. You can see sun rays in here. Marquee, round, and teardrop shaped red beads. You got down to 38 then? No snow, huh? Yeah, well, whitefish is going to get snow if somebody does. This is the length and size. So, Soul Searching in red. These are number 103. So we're doing 40 pairs of earrings. These are all one and done earrings, so there is only one pair of each of these. So if you like them, you want to get them pretty quick. This is Wreathed in Radiance in red. These are a little bit smaller earring. They are a pearly red bead on the outside. The inside circle is white rhinestones. So you've got the shine from the pearls and the sparkle from the rhinestones. This is the length and size. Wreathed in Radiance is number 104 tonight. What about you, Aunt Dora? What's your weather like? Did I say hi to you, Shannon? I saw you come in. I just don't know if I acknowledged you or not. I think about it at the time and then I don't know if I actually did it. I know nobody ever does things like that. A little bit later I'll tell you about my mishap of the day. Alright, Totem Temptress in red. These are also red beads. These discs have a tribal print on them. I was trying to think what to call it. Sometimes I have trouble figuring out the words. There we go, kind of a tribal print on each of these. Today was 80, but last night was 56. So was the 80 humid? Is it humid up there? I don't know if you get humid that far in or not. This is the length and size. We've got Totem Temptress in red. This is number 105. But I would love to have 56 at night. It's been hot even at night here. We've only been getting down to 80 at nighttime. That's at like 3 and 4 in the morning. We're 80 degrees. And that's just uncalled for. This weather is disrespectful. Next up, we have another neon pink. This is Road Trip Treasure in pink. So we have inverted triangles in that neon pink, and then a hammered disc below it. It gets humid, okay. 3 days of over 100. So you're about like we are. This is, I think, going on our 3rd week like this. This is the length and size. Some of the days we have the extreme heat warnings. Not every day, but... This is Road Trip Treasure in pink, and this is going to be number 106 tonight. Number 107, also in pink. This is Ringed in Refinement in pink. So we have the dark pink, almost like the fuchsia, but not purpley. So a dark pink rhinestone on this beveled edge inside. There's also little silver dots, and then just a polished silver around the outside ring. This is the length and size. So we have Ringed in Radiance. Hopefully you can see that pink a little bit better. These are going to be number 107. We're supposed to get just a tiny break in the heat, depending on which weather place you look at. On Wednesday, mine says 79, Daniel says 84, Maxis says in the low 80s. We're all looking at different weather channels. So we're going to get a little bit of a break. Hello, Allison. Allison, what's it like at your house today? I think up in Buffalo, you guys don't get as humid, right? Although you are around more water again. It just has to be yucky, doesn't it? Ariel Avenue in pink. So we have an oval of white rhinestones, and then butterflies with pink wingtips. So light pink rhinestones on the tips of those wings along the outside edge. This is the length and size. So we have Ariel Avenue in pink, number 108. All these are one and done earrings. We're doing 40 pairs and then we are done. Next we have some pink glittery hoops. These are called Charismatically Curvy, sorry. Charismatically Curvy. 81 right now. Yuck. Hi, Jessica. It's warm. It's 88 here. And then humid on top of it. Charismatically Curvy in pink. These are a crescent of silver, and then inside is pink acrylic. These have glitter embedded in them. You see the glitter? I have a pair of these, and they are cute. This is the length and size. Let me turn to the side a little bit so you can see them. So we have Charismatically Curvy in pink, number 109. Here by Bethel in an old farmhouse Airbnb. Okay, we stayed in an Airbnb there, but I can't remember where it was. It was like kind of in between all the different places. Like a half an hour from two different ones, and then closer to an hour to the last one. And I don't remember which one it was an hour from. And I don't remember the name of the little town. Max would be able to tell you. But we had a good time up there. That was 2018, I think. The year, let's see, was it 2019? It was one of the two. 2018 or 2019. I don't remember when Taylor was born. I'm trying to think, because she was a baby when we went. Hi, Ruth. This is Couples Celebration in pink. So these are a post earring. Our top heart has pink rhinestones. Then we have an outline heart with white rhinestones. At the bottom, we have the more fuchsia pink, a brighter pink, and then a white outline. This is the length and size of these earrings. They are very cute and very blingy. So Couple Celebration in pink, number 110. All of these earrings tonight are one and dones. We are doing 40 pairs. We're trying to get them done in 45 minutes. So in case you're tuning in, this is going kind of quick tonight. All right, let's see. I am going to find us a question really quick. We're going to do them every 10. Let's try this. All right, here we go. 5 answers. Let's go with number 2. Name something you buy that is disposable. Something you buy that is disposable. And it's meant to be. In fact, sometimes they say disposable in the name. Something disposable that you buy. You buy it, you use it, you throw it away. What is it? Dishes. Yep, paper plates, number 1. Razors, number 2. Very good. I was hoping somebody would get that. Contacts. Ah, that one's not on there, but there is something medical on here. Contacts were not on there. Mine are disposable too. They are like a month. I think they're 30-day and then you throw them away. Napkins. Napkins were also not on here. Contacts again. Let's see. What else do we have? Something you buy that is disposable. We have paper plates and razors. What else do you buy that is disposable? It's made to throw away. One of these you probably throw away pretty much every day. And if not every day, then probably every other day. Something you buy that's disposable. And I actually want people to throw this away every day. Syringes, number 3. Diapers, yeah, number 5. One more thing. We've got diapers, we've got syringes, we've got razors, we've got paper plates. What else do you buy that is made to throw away? It's disposable. Trash bags, yes ma'am, number 4. That's the one I want them to take out every day. I tell Daniel, it's his job to take out the trash. I tell him I want it taken out every single night because otherwise, you know, you're cooking, you throw away meat packages in there, and especially with as hot as it is right now, by morning you can smell that meat package. Disgusting. And then I have to light a candle and it makes me grumpy, so we try not to do that. Alright, let's move on to our next pair of earrings. These are all earrings tonight. Glorified Glitz in brown. Had to turn that around. There's a sister wearing these today. She bought them from me, and I thought they were so pretty. They don't even look as good on here as they did on her. but she was wearing them with a multicolored top that had some light brown in it. This is a light brown pearly bead in the center and then rows of rhinestones all around the outside. These are very sparkly. This is the length and size, and this picture does not do them justice. Does it ever? Glorified Glitz in brown, number 111. And that's a nice neutral, that tan, light brown color. Really nice neutral. Alright, a pair of hoops, acrylic hoops. This is called Hot Blooded in brown. So that's that tortoiseshell kind of look. The rusty brown, and then that's either really dark brown or black, and you can't really tell, so I'm just going to go with that. This is the length and size, so you can see these are a little bit longer. Trying to turn them around so you can see. Hot Blooded in brown. These are going to be number 112. Got our hoops. Gotta have hoops. Number 113. This is a reddish brown. So I don't know why they labeled it brown, but it is. Onward and Westward in brown. So again, reddish brown crackle stone. Little silver trinkets hanging off the bottom. This little piece of metal fanning off of here to hold those trinkets. This is the length and size of these. It's a very southwestern or western piece. Onward and Westward in brown, number 113. We are getting some new stuff in this week, so we're looking forward to that. It's always fun to get new stuff. I have fun with new stuff. Breakout in Tears in blue. These are a midnight blue, very, very dark. Darker than navy. 3 teardrops. These are all one piece, so these are not going to move around. We have the dark blue rhinestones on the bottom of them. This is the length and size. So we have Breakout in Tears in blue, number 114. These are all in colors. I took the ones off the colors, so if you want some that are in a specific metal, silver, copper, brass, gold, rose gold, silver, copper, brass, gold, rose gold. Might be all of them. Black metal. Let me know. And we can work some of those in. But for right now, I don't have any of those out. Okay, let's do a few more. We'll do these in white. White is next. So we have Fierce Flash in white. This is an antique silver with white rhinestones. This is an oval shape. Has a little bit of an oval cutout. It's not quite round. It's a little tiny bit oval. This is the length and size. So again, very sparkly. We have Fierce Flash in white, number 115 tonight. I wish I could show you how glittery this stuff is. The light is not hitting it right to like make everything shine, which is disappointing, but that's the way it goes. All right. Standalone Sparkle in white. So this is a white rhinestone on a fish hook. Then we have the hoop on the bottom. This has a dot motif along this hoop. So this is the length and size. We have a Standalone Sparkle in white, number 116. $117. These are in cork. Nod to Nature in white. So cork with a little triangular piece cut out of it. Little white splashes on that cork. Silver frame. This is the length and size. So more of a natural material. We've got Nod to Nature in white, number 117. Are you by yourself, Jessica, or with Rosie there? I forgot to ask you, so I didn't put her down yet. Love, love, love these. I have these. I also have these in gold with white rhinestones. These are called Take a Power Stance in white. So these are in silver. These are actually hinged. So this piece is all one piece. This is a post, and then all this kind of moves. So this is the length and size. I have these myself in both silver and gold. Take a power stance in white, number 118. Let's see, number 119. 119 is Hypnotic Heart Attack in multi. These stones are in shades of pink, purple, and blue. And that last one's like a bluish green color. So pink, purple, blue, maybe a little bit of green on that bottom. We do have one iridescent stone in there. Let me see if you can see that up close. That last one is that bluish green. You see that? Has kind of that UV. This is the length and size. They are mostly pink, purple, and blue. So these are Hypnotic Heart Attack in multi, number 119. Number 120 is going to be, what did I just do with these? Handcrafted Habitat in multi. So these are polished pebbles. So natural stone in all the colors. We have a rusty orange, we have green, we have purples, we have some white, some very pale pink. So you can see all the colors there. This is the length and size. Forward-facing hoops. Handcrafted Habitat in multi, and these are going to be number 120 tonight. Alright, time for our second question. The fan's making my face itch. I hate it when it does that. Let's go back. Find something good. Alright, 4 answers on this one. We are going to take number 2. Name a reason. Hi, Kaylina. Nice to meet you. Name a reason that someone might ride their bike to work. Got 4 answers. We're going to take number 2. And then we're going to get back to our earrings. We're showing 40 pairs tonight in about 45 minutes. They're all one and done earrings, so there's only 1 pair of each. Name some reason that a person might ride their bike to work. What do you think? From Jasper, Texas. Is it hot there? No car, number 1. Save gas, number 3. It's very hot here now. We're in North Carolina, near Raleigh. Quite warm, very humid. It's actually 88 right now, and it is almost 7:30. So, yeah, kind of yucky. Exercise, number 2. Very good. Shannon, you sound like you know a little bit about this. Do you ride a bike? 1 more answer. A reason why someone might ride their bike to work. We've got no car, exercise, save gas. What is one other reason that somebody might ride their bike to work? Hopefully not in this heat, because that would be bad. Live close to work? That's a good answer. That one wasn't on there. But it is a good answer, because if you live close to work, there's no point in driving. Maybe you could walk. Maybe it's a little too far not to work. Me either. DUI. Ooh, that one is not on there, and we'll hope that's not the case. 1 more answer, and it's a good reason. A reason someone might ride their bike to work. We've got no car, exercise, save gas. There's 1 more. What might make people ride their bikes instead of driving their car? Right now, I want my car. It has air conditioning. A bike does not. Neither does the air outside. The car's in the shop. Ooh, not on there, but good reason. Hopefully you live close enough to do that. I know some people do ride their bikes a long way. I can't do that. I'll be all sweaty and yucky by the time I get to work. That would not be good. I have to take another shower when I get there. This is a good reason. Not something negative. Reason you might ride your bike to work. We're constantly being encouraged to do this. Some of us are better at it than others. And it's not exercise, because we already got that one. What do you think? For the environment, yeah. Number 4. Let's save a little pollution. Better for the environment. Very green. Not using gas. Not having emissions out of the tailpipes. So, a very good reason. Alright. Now, let's move on. The earrings I have out tonight are all colored. Hi, Terry! They're all colored. If you happen to want some that are in a plain metal, we have gold, silver, black, copper, brass, and rose gold. If you want some of those, please ask, because I only took out the colored ones tonight, but I'm happy to get the other ones if you want them. Tempest Twinkle in multi. So we have a plummy purple, white, and kind of a pea or olive green, light olive. This is in a teardrop shape. This is the length and size. So we have Tempest Twinkle in multi, number 121. Number 122, we have Iridescence. This is the Works in multi. The Works in multi, these are iridescent rhinestones. So all around the outside, those iridescent white rhinestones on that inside teardrop. This is the length and size. A little bit smaller ones if you don't like the big ones. So this is, you can't watch and comment at the same time on Facebook. Sometimes that happens. The Works in multi, number 122. So those are the iridescent white. Because we do have the iridescent black too. This is the oil spill. Those are not those. Alright, let's do some greens. Got some greens. We have Sentimental Shimmer in green. This is a lighter green. That pretty lattice work. That's what I call it, because that's what it looks like. Little hammered trinkets hanging off the bottom. Those are crystal type beads in there, and that light green. I don't know if you can see those well. A little bit shiny. This is the length and size. This is a light green. So we have Sentimental Shimmer in green, number 123. We have all our numbers back. Isn't that exciting? I'm kidding. They all came back though. Eco Eden in green. So these are a jade green. These are actually stone. They're threaded onto 2 thin wire hoops, and we have these silver spacers, silver spacing beads. This is the length and size. So we have Eco Eden in green, number 124. That's for our environmentally friendly. See, number 125. El Paso Edge in green. This is an olive green crackle stone. Doesn't have much marbling in this one though. In that triangle, and then we have the tribal patterns on those 2 triangles. This is the length and size. We have El Paso Edge in green, number 125. Are you trying to say my numbers are going to go missing, Mom? I would never lose more numbers. I heard somebody make a sound in the background. Isn't that rude? Drop Down Dazzle in green. These are 3 silver teardrops. And we have the little, again, kind of a light olive or a pea green rhinestone in the bottom of these. Let's see if I can show you what color that is. There we go. I'll give you a little bit better look. This is the length and size. They take vacations. They do. They all came home because it was hot. This is Drop Down Dazzle in green, number 126. $127, a very light, they called this a basil green. I don't know why, because if you've ever seen basil, it is not a light green. But we're going to call this basil green anyway, because they did. Cat's Eye Class in green. These are moonstone. Those are round white rhinestones with the teardrop shaped light green moonstones. And then white rhinestones all around the outside edge. They do get more vacations than we do. This is the length and size. So these are going to be number 127 tonight. And when I ask this question today, next, I'm going to tell you what I did today. It's a very big oops. Not a good oops. Not at all. But I did, I think, remedy it, at least most of the way. We'll see how that goes. And you can always shop on the website, puttingontheglitz.biz. So we do have that option. If you don't see something you like on here tonight, you're always welcome to shop online 24/7. This is Pearl Crush in orange. So these are actually blue and orange. They have white pearly beads. These are the little seed beads in a flower shape. So that's a light blue and kind of a medium orange with the white pearly beads. This is the length and size. Very, very light because of the beading. Pearl Crush in orange. They just hid underneath the earrings. Number 128. This fan is making my nose tickle, but I cannot turn it off. There is no way. Not gonna happen. Alright, we also have another pair of hoops. These are rhinestone. These are called Attractive Allure in orange. So I don't know if you can see this. There are some peachy stones in here, and there are iridescent stones. And even the peachy stones are a little bit like an iridescent. So these are silver hoops. Those are all facing outside. So they're going to be backwards on me, but 128 to you, Mom. This is the length and size. So kind of a medium shaped hoop, or sized hoop. This is Attractive Allure. And these are in orange and the iridescent, number 129. Let me write that pair down before I forget. Not that I would ever do that. Alright. We gotta do number 130. 130 is Farmhouse Fashionista in orange. So these are little daisies along the bottom with orange centers, and then we have an oval up here that have the orange beads on them as well. This is the length and size. It's a nice medium orange. We have Farmhouse Fashionista, and they are in orange. These are going to be number 130. So we have 10 pairs left to go. One question. So let's find the question, and then I'm going to tell you what I did today. Let's see. Alright, 4 answers on this one. Let's take number 4. Other than your feet, name something that runs. Other than your feet, something that runs. My nose just tickles. Doesn't run. Tickle, tickle, tickle. So today, I was getting ready for meeting. I had on a pair of ivory dress pants. Very nice dress pants. I've only worn them one time before. They're really nice. Car was number 2. Not your paint. Your nylons were actually number 5, so they were past our first 4. Not your mouth. So I had on these ivory pants, right? Had them all pressed, very neat. I was ready to go. I had just painted my fingernails, and I had painted them red. Ooh, not your mascara either. A watch, not a watch. And guess what I did? I reached for something on the floor and bumped my wet fingernails with red polish against my ivory pants. And transferred red nail polish to them. Your fridge, number 3. What else runs other than your feet? Got your car, got your refrigerator. What else runs? Well, we say it runs. So I have spent some of my time this afternoon before the show using acetone nail polish remover, which is not great for you, but did get most of the nail polish out so far. I have a little bit of a light pink spot still on there, still working on it. Your nose, number 4. One more thing, something that runs, and if this runs a lot, it's probably going to cost you money. Maybe a lot of extra money. What else runs? It's going to cost you money if it doesn't. Can be quite a lot. Like, I've seen some that people have said were like $1,000. Personally, I've never had anything that high. Your water. Yep. Number 1. Your water. Especially if you have a leak. Can run. Get that huge water bill at the end of the month. Didn't realize your water was running. Not a good feeling. I've seen some people that were $1,000 or more. Ridiculous. Usually, however, if that does happen, they will adjust your bill. If you call and tell them what happened. So, they're kind of nice about it. Alright, let's do our last 10. Close that. There we go. These are Mai Tai Tango in purple. So these are a purple disc. This has that shell type appearance. You can see that on the discs. So like a mother of pearl. 2 circles in silver. This is the length and size. Nice medium purple. This is Mai Tai Tango in purple, and these are going to be number 131. Have you ever gotten nail polish on something and then not been able to get it out? I have literally done it on 2, not just 1, 2 bedspreads. The exact same bedspread, except one was a queen and one was a king. So when we switched to our king size bed from our queen, I bought the exact same bedspread that I had because I liked it and my room was already decorated around it. And it has an ivory border all on the outside. And I had nail polish on the other one. And I got nail polish on this one. Wild Heart Wonder in purple. So this kind of is a heart shape. It has plummy purple beads inside it. This is the length and size. So if you're looking for a plummy purple, these are cute. We have Wild Heart Wonder in purple, number 132. I've seen some people have gotten it on their carpet. I've never gotten it on the carpet. I've gotten it on my 2 bedspreads, and my husband was not too happy about that. And I did not get it out because at the time I didn't have the right stuff to get it out. And it probably won't come out now because I've washed it and dried it multiple times, so it's probably set. This is Caribbean Coral in purple. These are our very lightweight wood earrings. in that pretty royal purple. We have little cutouts. This is the length and size. Yes, you need to take my nail polish away. This is the length and size. I'm going to hold my hand up here because it's really hard to see these earrings against my black shirt. So they are a little bit longer. Caribbean Coral in purple, number 133. I'm going to have to do the nail stickers, or the little nail polish strips. I should not be allowed to have real nail polish. Just crazy. Alright, we have Glimmering Go-Getter in purple. These are super shiny. I don't know if you can tell. They're little chunky beads. They're kind of a triangular shape, but not a regular triangle shape. Almost like little sharp rocks. But they are in purple with an iridescent finish on them. They're fed onto this thin wire hoop, so they're super light. This is the length and size. So you can see they're a little bit on the bigger side, but very, very light. Glimmering Go-Getter in purple. It's number 134. Number 135. Do one more purple pair. This is called Fluent in Florals purple. So these are purple beads in teardrop and marquee shapes. We have the white rhinestones to accent. This is on a scroll filigree. This is the length and size. So Fluent in Florals in purple. This is going to be number 135. Number 136. Trying to kind of keep them all on the ring so that they don't make a huge mess in my room. My jewelry room here. 136. Pinwheel Prairies in yellow. So again, the crackle stone in that little bead in the center. It's a yellow crackle stone bead. And then super bright, shiny silver petals on this flower. They are not flat, they are curved a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. So they're not a flat flower. This is the length and size. Very eye-catching. So we have Pinwheel Prairies in yellow, and they are number 136. Number 137, Orchard Bliss. These are in a lemony yellow. Also have the filigree around the inside curve of that oval. This is the length and size. So we have Orchard Bliss in yellow, number 137. And we're running out of time. I'm almost done. 138. Shell Out in yellow. So again, the shell type finish on these. This is a bright lemony yellow and a hammered little cap on the top. This is the length and size. So we have Shell Out in yellow. These are number, I can't get the card up, 138. Number 139, Botanical Bash in yellow. So we have a filigree flower with a yellow rhinestone center. This is the length and size. Botanical Bash in yellow is number 139. We are now at the 45-minute mark, so we are doing our very last piece. Look at that. We're doing great. Flamboyant Frills in yellow. These are a bright yellow, marquee-shaped beads, and kind of a lacy frame around the outside. This is in 3 pieces, and they are hinged, so they're going to move. This is the length and size. So Flamboyant Frills in yellow, our last piece of the night, number 140. If you missed any of the 40 pairs, you are welcome to go back and watch the replay, which we'll post right after the show is over. So you can still catch those, and as long as we still have them, I will happily put them in your pouch. Invoices will go out tomorrow evening, so watch for those in your email. If you had pieces last week, they were added to the pieces this week because we did only have one show last week since I was gone part of it. Our anniversary was last weekend on Saturday, so Friday night I did not do a show. Let's see, we have new things coming in this week, so looking forward to that. So on Friday night we will show those new pieces along with some things that we have more than one of. So you'll be able to have more chances to claim those pieces since we have more than one. Looking forward to that as well. Hopefully you get some break in the weather this week. It has been rough, and it's been rough everywhere. I've been hearing from people all across the country, and it has been hot, hot, hot. There are only a few places where it has been cool. Marlo happens to live in one of those places, so we're all going to visit her after this is over. Buy your plane tickets. Alright, we will see you back on Friday. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Have a nice rest of your evening, and get ready for your Monday morning work week, or whatever you do during the week. Stay safe, stay hydrated,